Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I am Brittany and I'm with Scotland Designs. Today we are going to be making these cute sublimation earrings and I can't wait to show everything with you. So let's get started. First we're going to start with the 9.5 by 4 sublimation paper. If you have 8.5 by 11, that's fine also. We have double-sided hardboard earrings with their hooks, scissors, your heat tape, and your butcher paper. I get this from Sam's or Amazon, whichever you prefer. Okay, so now we're going to go in here into Silhouette Studio. I already have my design saved, so I'm just going to open it up. I like to copy and paste it into a second sheet just so we have extra room and don't have to worry about any other design. So now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to release the compound path and then regroup it. I'm not sure if you noticed, but what it does is it removes that little dot at the top so we have just the design we're working with. Since we're not cutting anything, I'm going to have no machine, no cutting mat, and the media size we're going to change it to 9.5 by 4. This just matches what the sublimation sheet that we're printing it on is. Now that we've resized our paper, we are going to go in and we are going to resize our image. This just allows for us to add more designs to it. Since we are doing a pair of earrings, we are going to need 4 copies of the image, 2 for the front and 2 for the back. So I'm going to go here and I am going to copy and paste it, and just to get those 4 images on there. Okay, now that we have everything set up, we're going to go in and get our screen ready to print. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change my image and my canvas to portrait orientation. This just helps me whenever I'm putting my sheet in the printer. You don't have to. This is just what I like to do. We're going to go to File, Print. This is going to open up your print preview, just what it's going to look like as it's printing out. Most of the time, whenever you go in, you'll see it a bigger sheet, and you're going to have to go in and change all that stuff. So since we're using a Sawgrass, we're going to use Sawgrass Print Manager. We're going to open it up, and we're going to have to choose our 4 by 9.5. Most of the time, it'll be on whatever previous size you used. So once you've got your setting chosen, you'll hit Apply and then Print. And then it will pull up your Sawgrass Print Manager. So what this is going to look like, just like your print preview in the other screen, make sure your image is on mirror, just because if you're printing words or like this estate, you don't want it to be goofed up. I am using Condi's Dye Trans paper. This is where I get most of my supplies from, is Condi. There's 2 sides. One is a darker off-white color and one is a bright white color. When you print it out, you're going to want to print it on that bright white side. So my printer goes face down. Here's the image of it printed out. Looks super cute. You can see it's mirrored image, so the state looks backwards. I'm going to put my hardboard earring on there to make sure the sizing fits correctly. And we will remove it now and just cut it in half. I like cutting the design in half, just personal preference. I feel like 4's a little bit too much for me to use. It may not be. That's just what I like to do. So I'm going to take it and peel off this backing. Make sure whenever you are doing hardboard earrings or you get anything hardboard from any place that you peel off this backing. If not, it will melt it and you will be very upset. Don't ask me how I know, because I know. So we're going to do both sides, just because whenever you get it hot, that it's not fun to get off. Now, I will say, you can take it and put it under the heat just a little bit to loosen it up, because it's a little bit hard to pull off. But if you need to loosen it up some, that's fine too. So now we're going to put it on our sheet and line everything up and just eyeball it. See how there's a little bit of the overflow of the design? That's just to make sure that we cover everything. I'm going to use my heat tape. I know a lot of people like using their glue spray, and that works too. I have it. I like using it. Just sometimes I prefer the tape just because it holds the design better. So we're going to go in, we're going to peel the backing off of the second one. We're going to do the exact same thing as we did with the first one. Look at me struggle here. Now we're going to pull off this other side. As you can see, it's not sticky. It's just like a cling wrap type thing. So we're going to pull this one off, and we are going to get it straight on our sheet. Also, we're going to use our heat tape again and do this side. Next video, I think I'll show you the difference between the heat tape and the spray and just show you what the difference could be. I mean, they both are good, and it doesn't really matter how you put your tape on there as long as it's on there, because if not, you'll pull it up and you'll get ghosting, and it's not fun at all. We are ready for the fun part. So I'm going to put butcher paper down just to protect my heat press and to make sure the bleed doesn't go to my heat press. You make sure you put your image face down, and then we'll put butcher paper on top, and we're going to put our heat press to 400 degrees for 60 seconds. As you can see, while it was heating up, my temperature went up to 402. Now 403. So we're going to go in, we're going to open it up. We're done with the first side. Make sure you have heat gloves. This hardboard gets really hot and it will burn you. And if you do cups or anything else, you really want those heat gloves. We're going to pull it up, and look how pretty this color looks. That heat tape is a little bit sticky, but look how stinking cute these are. I cannot wait to wear these. This is what your paper is going to look like after it's been pressed. You want to make sure that you have the full bleed on there. You don't want any hovering, and it'd be lighter in certain areas if it didn't press fully. I'm in love with these. Like, I am. I love Alabama, and I love Mardi Gras, and these are just perfect. Even though we did move to Maryland, so, you know, I'm still going to support Mardi Gras up here and still wear it around. Everybody's going to be like, what are you doing? So now we're going to add our jewelry to it. These are just little clamps. You stick them in. There's different types of earrings. You can get just the rings. These happen to come with the clamps, so I am a fan of these. They're very simple. They're very easy to use, and I would use these again. I think I prefer these over the rings. I say that as I'm struggling here to get these open. If I could find my jewelry pliers, this would be a lot easier, but no, I'm having to try and be strong woman and pull them apart. So, okay, all right, got those set. They are done. Here is our final look at these absolutely beautiful earrings. I'm so excited to wear them and can't wait to wear them. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any comments or questions, don't forget to put it down in the comment section. And if you wouldn't mind, please giving me a like, a share, a subscribe. That would be awesome. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.